The next lock we'll be coming to is Minshall Lock. That's before Aqueduct Marina. But just before that is bridge number 7, which we've already done in a previous video, said about it, which is deteriorating and cracking in a really serious way. So I wonder what it's like when we get up to it again. We'll find out, because I'm waiting for it to fall into the water. I really am. We do report these to CRT, but it's difficult getting a response back as well. We don't get many responses. Well, we don't get any, it seems. We can mither them with the information, but we don't get any details back at the moment, which is not what we want to see. We want them to get back to us ASAP, because we've informed them of something what could be potentially very dangerous.
Yeah, don't loiter.
Bridge number 7 is certainly in a bad way. It's a good job it's not a road bridge, but I wouldn't like to think what would happen if a cow leaned on it. I think he'll be going for a swim then. I don't know, queuing at this time of the year. Queue. Ah, well, perhaps people are just deciding to make the most of it. Why, it's pretty decent. Just waiting here now, I'm just thinking, as people who've watched us for quite a bit, you know, we've had all types of boats, you know, cruiser, semi-trad and traditional. But the look of a traditional boat with a few curves, decent welds and a decent build, the look of it is so much nicer than the other types. I know that plenty of you know, people have got cruiser style and semi-trads, but traditional, they just look right if the boat's built right as well. You know, too many boats being built now are just like two slabs slotted together with very little thought of the design. But a good shaped shell, and we've seen a few while we've been out, with a traditional style, no comparison. Yes, I think those moorings need a bit of tender loving care. Been like that for ages. And all this stretch where you come to moor up at the lock landings is in pretty poor condition. Soon put a few grooves in your metalwork if you're not aware of them. We're just going past Aqueduct Marina now. Boats from this marina and boats from Overwater Marina, where we moor, tend to swap quite a bit. You know, some move from here to Overwater and vice versa. At Aqueduct as well, they actually stock HVO. You know, the vegetable oil fuel. Could actually be the fuel of the future, that for diesel boats. Who knows? But at the moment you can get it, but it's not even as cheap as general diesel. You know, it's still quite expensive. But it could certainly be the future. Just on the left here are some of our favourite moorings when we've come up here. Not stopping today, but perhaps on the way back.
Very quiet, isn't it? That was a nice clean place to cook our tea last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was lovely. Lovely, perfect weather, no wind or anything, and we could sit in the front in the bistro.
Yeah, hey, it was a bit different than the night before when that woman kindly left a bag of dog poo at the side of the picnic bench.
I know.
And I said, excuse me, are you leaving that there? We're going to eat our meal there. Oh, well, I will pick it up. I said, well, I'd much rather you take it with you, please. And she picked it up. Just by the picnic table.
I know.
Disgusting.
I know, there's nothing worse than when...
And then it gives everybody else a bad name, doesn't it?
Well, when you let your dogs roam around and then just...
And go, oh, look what it's done. Right near the seat.
Near the seat, near another boat. It's all the same, it's not right.
Just needs a lead round its neck for you to pull it and say, don't do it there.
Yes, that's true though, it's true.
Hey, there's lots of acorns this time, isn't there?
There is, absolutely.
Can you hear people?
I think we should be all right.
I don't think we've ever come through this without meeting somebody.
We might be a bit luckier though this time of year. We know how busy it is when it's over the warmer months.
I remember the very, very first time we ever came down here with my mum and dad on our first boat. This seemed very bleak, didn't it, round here? Probably because it was getting late in the evening.
Yes.
When we finished.
Yeah. Right.
Lots of twigs under this one.
Yeah. Right, let's carry on regardless.
Ooh, it's warmer on this side.
When we set out, there was nothing coming off the trees, but we've got a little bit of windy weather, and it tells you the time must come for the canals to be full of leaves.
Leaf soup.
Yep.
It's always under the bridges, isn't it?
A bit of a breeze has got up now, but it's still very, very mild. And we've not seen that many boats really. I thought we was going to have an abundance, but obviously everybody's moored up today, and yet it's not a bad cruising day. Another little thing I want to tell you about the Middlewich now.
Go on.
Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. it's as you've probably noticed, it's very, very much coming through like the rural canal.
Yes.
Now, because of that, I want to talk about BUMS.
Ooh.
Yes, because BUMS were very important at one point for British Waterways. What it was is, with all the cattle on the side of the canals, they were drinking so much water from the canals. British Waterways decided to try an experiment.
Is this true?
It is true, this, yeah. Yeah. And they were going to charge the farmers for what the cattle drank. So, cows, they were fitted with monitoring devices, and they were called bovine utilisation monitoring systems.
BUMS.
BUMS. I don't know how long it lasted, but I'm sure I could have come up with a better name.
Oh God. Where do you find all this information, Keith? You know, such useless bits of information. It's no wonder you're good at quiz
I know.
nights.
And I won't even go when I was last up here, I talked about something else. Remember that as well, what nobody knew about?
What was that?
Partridge fishing.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
But I'm not going to say anything
no,
about it, because I covered it a few years ago, that. But partridge fishing was very popular on the Middlewich.
Oh, that's a good cup of tea.
Yes, I'll get my cup of tea as well now.
That's Yorkshire Gold, that.